Hey, so we're here in the track centre here at the Velodrome, where the Worlds is going to be in a few days' time. I've been preparing for a couple of weeks now, specifically for the track and racing at the World Championships. Today I've been in the gym on the rollers. We use the rollers a lot, which is kind of a rolling road. Instead of having to go out on the road, with the traffic, you just set them up and you can do it anywhere. Yeah, I remember the first time that I was tested out on the track and my first go, getting on a fixed gear bike, which is an odd sensation in itself, not being a bike rider anyway. It was not something that I was actually used to, and then you look at the steepness of the bank and the banking on the track, and it's just like, you can't imagine that anyone could ever get up there and actually stick to it and and not slide down and fall off. And there I was on my own, just riding around, getting pushed up onto the track, and I had to do it because I had to make a good impression and not look like I was fearful. And I remember that my hands were just sweating and it was awful because it was just really scary. Last year at the end of March at my first World Championships, which I really didn't expect to get selected for, I don't know, something kind of magic happened there, and I really just put all the pieces together and really just was having the greatest time, and performed really well and won a silver medal there, which was just awesome. And I think it just kind of proved the point to myself about how being happy in the sport and really kind of at ease with the system and having a great time and having a better environment really helped me develop as an athlete, and I was able to get what I wanted out of it. I'll hand my bike over to the mechanic when I'm ready to race, and he'll put my bike, set it into the gate where it gets fixed, and then I'll climb on and the clock will start counting down from 30 seconds, and that's probably the most nerve-wracking 30 seconds that you ever experience. You're sitting there and you're shaking, your hands are sweating, and you start to focus and breathe deeply, get ready for the last 10-second countdown, and my God, that's just when you have to really focus in. There's no stopping, you have to go. When the clock counts down, you get a beep, beep, and then and the gate releases you, and then off you go. And the first lap is where that's where it's all about, and you've got to accelerate that bike as fast as you can, as hard as you can, max power, all the way around, half a lap, continue out of the saddle, and you're just driving it, and then you hit the second banking, sit down into the low pro position, and that's it, you're off, you get into your rhythm, and you go around every lap. You've got your coach giving you the feedback as to what you're doing, and you're just working there in your head, focusing, banking to banking, driving it in the bankings, out of the bankings, along the straight. When you hit the bankings, you get a slight pickup of speed, and that's the point where you want to start, push a little bit more on the pedals and maintain that cadence. And with the individual pursuit, it's all about getting up to speed and just holding it there. As soon as you die off and your cadence starts to drop, your speed starts to drop, and it's just really difficult to pick it up. Worst point is when you get to about 8 laps gone, and that's 2 kilometres done. You've got 4 more laps to go, and that's when your legs are just burning, your lungs are burning, and you've just got to hold that speed, and you just dig in deep. The last 2 laps, you're wobbling all over the place, you try and hold that black line, and your vision starts going, but you just got to keep going, and all you're listening out for is the bell for the last lap, and then just drive it as much as you can and cross the line. And when you hear that gun go, and that's it, it's all over, and you just try and look up at the scoreboard and just hope that you've done a fast time and qualified through, or even won. I'm hoping that here in Manchester, a home World Championships, that hopefully I can go from a silver to a gold and become world champion, because that would be amazing to do that in front of a home crowd.